My name is Jim Call. I farm in Lackaparle County, Minnesota with my wife and 2 sons. We farm approximately 3,000 acres here. I'm also a director with the Minnesota Soybean Research Promotion Council, and I'm also a director with the United Soybean Board, which is the national soybean checkoff. In that capacity, I am the chairman of the International Marketing Committee. The biotech traits, the genes are inserted in the plants. They're using naturally occurring genes from another plant to put into this plant, so it ends up to be a completely natural to natural process. To a lot of the consumers in the United States nowadays, they don't really understand why farmers grow biotech crops. They don't understand the whole biotech science and why it's happening. And of course, there's a certain amount of people out there that don't believe in it, and so that word is spread sometimes quite a bit. In the last 25 years that they've been raising biotech crops, not one person or animal has been harmed by it. I've been raising biotech crops on my farm for 15 years now, and it's been a tremendous asset for my farm. The thing to keep in mind here is that we're looking at a population in the world of 9 billion people by 2050. And for the farmers of the world to feed that many people, we're going to have to rely on a large part of bioacceptance, is what I'm going to call it. Because on my farm, we've seen our yields go up considerably since we started using biotech. And our yields are going to have to go up quite a bit more to feed the people of the world in the future. A little over 50% of our soybeans that we raise in the United States goes for export. So 1 in every 4 rows of soybeans grown in the United States is destined for China. Before we allow the seed companies to release any new traits, we make sure that we have approval in all the countries that we export into. We have to get approval from them, because if that doesn't happen, then we run into trade problems. One of the advantages that I see through the use of biotech crops is that we're using a lot less crop protection materials now than we used to. A lot safer crop protection materials. Plus the fact that we're doing a lot less tillage, which environmentally is very good. With these new biotech crops, it's so nice to be able to just dump it in the planter, go out and plant it. It has a lot better chance of making it to maturity. You got to remember, I live in Minnesota here. We have a very short growing season. We don't have the ability to have a seed that can't make it to maturity. So it's important that when we put that thing in the ground, and with all the financial aspects of farming now, we want that thing to grow to its full potential. To me, if we, for some reason, were not allowed to grow biotech crops at this point, it would cut all our production. And by our, I mean not just the United States, but Brazil and Argentina, because they are over 90% biotech. It would cut our yields in half. Now, is that where we want to be? Is that how we're going to feed the world into the future? I don't think so. We've got a product now that is safe, it's healthy, and it's grown in abundance in an environmentally sensitive way. Those are the things that we're looking at as farmers to produce soybeans into the future. We're a 5-generation farm here, and I'm hoping that my sons continue to farm, and I'm really hoping that I have grandkids that want to farm. So why would I raise anything or do anything on this farm that would hurt it into the future? I just would never do that.